Had many questions recently about crankbaits, casting crankbaits that is. And yes, it's a big factor, but you know, a good approach is just not to cast and retrieve, cast and line, cast and line. Vary your retrieves, bump it off wood, rip it off some weeds, hit rocks. But you know, the biggest factor here is, you know, we just take a crankbait as a crankbait. It is not. What we have to really understand with a crankbait is the wobble, the color, and of course the lip design. So a great way to start with crankbaits, especially with bass fishing, is start out with a shallower runner and then drop it to a medium runner and then to a deep diver. And what this does is you're straining the water column until you have fish contact. However, we're not talking in foot increments, we're talking in inch increments, maybe 6 or 8 inches. And keep dropping it down, dropping it down, dropping down, again till you have fish contact. And when we're talking wobble, we're talking the vibration factor. So that's gonna be profile. And then, you know, color is the third ingredient. Color is a big plus for us to understand. And a good starting point is match the hatch. If you don't have any results with matching the hatch, then try a different color. But also too, say you got you're matching the hatch, but you need to do something different. Well, you know, this is not too bad, but then consider maybe getting a crankbait that's got a chartreuse stripe or a red stripe or a yellow stripe. That little tiny difference can make a big plus in catching fish and not catching fish. And then when you cast out, and just before it hits the water, start to crank your reel, so it's going to start to vibrate as soon as it enters that water column. Give it a try, work with your crankbait, trust those crankbaits, you're going to catch bass and also walleyes when you're casting.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.